Yo, welcome to today's trade recap. Today was pretty much break even. We literally edged my take profit right here, literally like by a point. And then right before 10 o'clock news, I pulled out of just because I don't want to. We never know how volatile news events are going to be, so I make practice of red folder 10 a.m. news to pull out beforehand. But let's break it down real quick. Definitely was a solid entry. This 5-minute rejection block has been printing almost every single day for the past like 2 weeks. So I've been continuing to use that as a confluence, and it's been paying out really well. So I was automatically bullish for the day. We inversed this last 4-hour gap right here, and then we were responding off of these 4-hour gaps here. So for me on the 4-hour structure, that is bullish, and we still have the swing high intact. Next on here on 4-hour on ES, once again, we swept out a 4-hour intermediate low right here. So everything was pointing bullish. We did not have any opposing bearish levels that we were interacting with price at the time. We had a 1-hour intermediate low right here on ES that we swept also and saw a good reaction off of. But I actually was playing off of this 30-minute internal low today. We have this for value gap right here. We saw this very strong wick with exhaustion that tapped into it, leaving our 30-minute internal low. Same thing here on the 15-minute. I just saw this as the level and the price, the point of price that held us to go further to inverse that 4-hour gap. So I expected a lot of money to hold at that area, and it did. So after that, we tapped into a 5-minute rejection block. So we were on this candle here. So we create this 5-minute rejection block here. And then down on the 1-minute, I was just waiting for us to pull back into a level to go higher. And we also had this 5-minute fair value gap over here on ES. So once we ripped down into this rejection block and into this fair value gap on ES, I was just waiting for my inverse, which is what I got right there. Oh, went too far. Okay, so I got the highest time frame inversion on the leg. That is where I entered. I put my stops under the candle body here, and I was targeting this swing high. I was going break even at this level because it was a strong 5-minute internal high in this gap here that sent us very strong lower from that level. So that was my break even. I was either going to be break even there or at the Asia high on ES. From there, we ended up chopping around a little bit, and we respected this 1-minute gap, pushing higher. As soon as we got this change of state delivery, I could have went under this low, but I was just confident in the idea of holding for that break even. And then once again, we respect another 1-minute gap, and we went break even. And then we barely missed. Oh, I'm in the. Here, let me go out of this. You don't see. Yep. So yeah, you can see we barely missed it. Barely. And I pulled out right before 10 a.m. news. A plus trade, like very good setup. We had the high time frame narrative to go bullish. We had this perfect 30-minute internal tap, 5-minute rejection block paired with this 5-minute fair value gap over here on ES. Beautiful 1-minute inversion, strong displacing candle, giving me real intent and money from this level down here. So yeah, very good trade. I'm not disappointed about it at all. This is going to happen as a trader. Like, sure, it's a little bit, revoking or whatever. My buddy was in the same trade and he had his, it's like barely lower and it tapped his and not mine. I don't care. You got to remove your emotions. Everything that happens in these charts is a reflection of you. So if I allow that to get to me and affect the rest of my day, just because I missed it by, one tick, then that's just going to actually make the rest of my week of trading perform less. It's going to help me. It's not going to help me to grow as a trader and take away something from this day. So still beautiful entry. I still closed profit on all 5 accounts. Of course, not as much. It was 0.5 RR where I did close. So yeah, I mean, it's just a part of the game. And yeah, we're probably going to run this back up higher, but I would way rather account for my risk for a news event and getting caught in slippage on my break even than to try to just hope for the best to hold for my full take profit. So that is trade recap for the day. Execution marks for proof here. I'm actually taking these entries. But yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. And God bless. Stay safe.